Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we want to wind off our series on Combined Science Paper 2 that was written in November 2018. We are going to revise section D, which is the physics section. In the final exam, candidates are required to answer any 2 questions from this section, but we are going to answer all the questions since we are doing our revision. Number 13A is reading. A diesel engine goes through a 4-stroke cycle during its operation. We are supposed to describe what happens during the intake stroke of diesel engine. So during the intake stroke of diesel engine, the piston is going to move down. Volume in cylinder is going to increase, pressure decreases, the inlet valves open, exhaust valve close, and air enters into the cylinder. So I've listed all the activities that happens when the intake stroke of diesel engine, during the intake stroke of the diesel engine. We are going to have our piston moving down, the volume in cylinder increasing, pressure decreasing, inlet valve opening, exhaust valve closed, and the air is going to enter into the cylinder. So you are going to get 3 marks if you list any 3 of these activities that happens when during the intake stroke of diesel engine. And then on part 2, we're supposed to explain why the diesel engine does not have spark plugs. Diesel engine does not have spark plugs because it has a high compression ratio, and also the high pressure ignites diesel air mixture. So this is the reason why it doesn't have spark plugs. So let us now move on to part B. A hand feels hot when placed above an electric heater, which is switched on. Describe how the heat reaches the hand. It is because heat is going to reach the hand because heat travels by convection as air above heater gains kinetic energy and expands. So the air becomes less dense and rises, or heat travels through radiation as heat waves move through the space. Let me explain again how heat reaches the hand. The heat is going to reach the hand because heat travels by convection as air above heater gains kinetic energy and expands. This air becomes less dense and rises, and also heat travels by radiation as heat moves through the space. And then on part 2, we're supposed to calculate the energy drawn by the electric heater if it is connected to 240 volts main supply and draw a current of 6 amps for 1 minute. So in this case, we want to calculate energy, but first we need to calculate power. We are going to say power is equals to voltage times current. So we say power is equals to voltage times current. And then in order to get power, we say our voltage is 240 volts and our current is 6 amperes. So let us punch on the calculator. 240 times 6, we are going to get 1440. This is watts. And then after that, we are going to say energy is equals to power times time. Energy is equals to power times time. We obtained our power is 1440 watts, and then we are going to multiply by time. Here we are given time as 1 minute. So we are going to convert that 1 minute into seconds, because previously we were having words. So we are supposed to multiply words and seconds. So we say 1540 times 6 in order to get our energy in joules. So we say 1540 times 6. We are going to get 86,400. This is in joules. And then if you want to convert from joules to kilojoules, we are going to divide by 1000, so that it is going to be 86.4 kilojoules. So this was the complete solution of number 13. That was in November 2018. Let us move on to number 14. On number 14A, it is reading, a direct current motor is a device which converts electrical energy to kinetic energy. So we are supposed to describe how motion is produced in a DC motor. So here we are going to have a wire carrying current which is having magnetic field around it, and also the permanent magnets of DC motor also have magnetic field. So the interaction between the two magnetic fields is going to cause the coils to rotate. Let me explain again. The wire that is carrying current has magnetic field around it, and also the permanent magnets of DC motor have a magnetic field. So the interaction between two magnetic fields is going to cause the DC motor to coil and rotate. And then on part 2, we are supposed to state N2 factors that would affect the motion of DC motor. We have the strength of magnets, the number of turns in a coil, the magnitude of current. Those are some of the factors that affect the motion of a DC motor. And then on part 3, we're supposed to state what would happen if the DC power supply is replaced by alternating current. So if DC current power is replaced by alternating current, no rotation is going to occur. And then on part B, we are supposed to state N3 precautions taken against lightning. You should avoid contact with metallic objects. We should avoid being the tallest object in that area. You should not bath or swim, and also you should not shelter under trees. And then lastly, on number 14, we are supposed to name a device which can be used to determine whether or not a glass rod is charged. Gold leaf electroscope is the device that is used to determine whether or not a glass rod is charged. So this was the complete solution of number 14. That was in November 2018. Let us now move on to the final question, which is number 15. On number 15A, we are having a fig 15, which is showing a 3-pin plug. We're supposed to state which of the label wires is the live wire. So C is the live wire because live wire is connected to the fuse. And then on part 2, we are supposed to state the colors of wires A and C. So this is green and yellow. It means that it is an 8th wire. And we said C is live wire. A is going to be neutral wire. So color of neutral wire is blue, while the color of live wire is brown. And then on part 3, you're supposed to state N1 advantage and N1 disadvantage of using photovoltaic cells as a source of electricity. So the advantage is that it is renewable source of energy, it is clean, and it have low cost. The disadvantage is that it only works when there is enough light intensity. And also another disadvantage is that main cells need to be connected together in order to produce enough power. And then on part 4, we are supposed to explain how photovoltaic cells are used as a source of electrical power for appliances which use both alternating current and direct current. So the photovoltaic cells, they convert light solar energy to electrical energy. This is going to be stored in a battery that is going to generate direct current and use inverters to transform direct current to alternating current. Let me explain again. On part 4, the question is saying, explain how photovoltaic cells are used as a source of electrical power for appliances which use both alternating current and direct current. So they are going to convert light energy into electrical energy. The energy that is stored in battery is going to generate direct current and use inverters to transform direct current to alternating current. So finally, on part B, we are supposed to state in one use of electricity in the home. We use it for lighting, powering electrical appliances. On part B, we are supposed to state in one use of electricity in the home. So we need it to have our lights being on and also powering electrical appliances such as refrigerators, irons, stoves, etc. So that was the complete solution of number 15. That was in November 2018. This marks the end of our tutorial today. Thank you so much, guys, for following me on this channel. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share my videos. I want this family to grow, and it is through you guys who continue to support my work by liking, sharing, and subscribing. Thank you. This is Eve signing out.